In this video, I'm going to be going ahead and I'm going to be putting up these 4 hog panels, or these are cattle panels, but I got hogs and this will be fine because they're not young. And I'm going to be just making a square up here. I'm not going to finish it off today. I'm just going to kind of get half of it done. The reason being is that, you know, I want my pigs to be able to go in there without fear, because pigs get scared pretty easily. If you feed them out of there for a couple days and then close them in, it's not a big deal. But if you try to close them in like the first time, they're gonna kind of go a little crazy, try to rip it up or try to bolt out the door while you're standing behind the panel. Anyways, we're putting them up here because we're close to the road. The reason we're close to the road is because we don't have a trailer to bring these guys to the processor. So what we're doing is making it easier for the guy to come pick them up. Processor has a guy on retainer that kind of drives around and picks up pigs and cattle and whatever for people to process. So it's coming out here to do that, and that's what's going to happen. So what we're doing here is basically just making a 16 by 16, 4 sides. Got 2 pigs. It'll be fine for a couple days. So like the last 3 or 4 days, they'll go in here. Processor's in about 12 days, so they're going to see this structure up here for a good 8 days before they go in here. So they shouldn't be afraid of it by then. And what I'll do is I'll feed them in it, so they'll have to go in it to feed. So it'll be pretty easy once we get it done. So most of the stuff here, it's all reclaimed stuff. So I got a bunch of fence posts. I found all these on the property when I bought the place. The fence post hammer, found that. I got some of these cedar posts that I pulled out of the ground a while ago, and I'm just gonna reuse those. What we're gonna do is make a little door here, so that when the guy comes, we can just take this fence down real quick. He can back right up to the door. Door will swing inwards. So we'll open the door all the way, and then we'll just push the pigs into the trailer that way. So it's a lot easier to push pigs into a trailer from a 16 by 16 foot little paddock than this whole half acre that they have right now. Pigs are over there eating. I fed them so they stay out of my way. They made a little mess here with mud, so we're going to try to drill a couple holes here, and I'm not sure how it's going to work out with this mud, but we're going to drop a couple posts in and see how it goes. Let's get started. Okay, so you kind of get the idea of how it's going to be going here. We're doing 3 walls for now. I'm gonna put the door on sometime this week. There's no rush for this stuff. I don't have the hinges here. I have them at my work, so I'll grab them there. And then I need to get a few more fence posts. That one, for some reason, keeps getting stuck in the fence post hammer, and I just don't want to deal with it right now. I have a few more fence posts down there. I just think it's a good stopping point. Pretty much, we're going to be going like from this post right here straight on. So they're going to have this little bit of an area for now. I'm using the trees as kind of like almost like a fence post for now. And yeah, I think it's going to work out pretty well. I just need like 3 more posts, and then I'll put that up in a few days. So whenever I do it, I'll have my wife out here or somebody out here helping me. So that way we can get it done real fast, because once they're in here and they realize they're trapped, they're going to try to buck out. I've seen it happen before. So anyways, all right, so I got to redo a few things. I talked to the guy who's going to pick up our pigs. We don't have a trailer, and we've been looking for one, but they're kind of expensive, and a little livestock trailer, I can't find them. I don't need something like 16 foot or nothing like that, and those things are like 7 or 8 grand, and I only have a couple pigs I bring to butcher once a year, so I don't see the reason to spend that kind of money on something like that. This guy comes and picks them up for 35 bucks, 25 plus 10 for each additional. So, you know, 35 bucks a year versus what, a one-time payment of 5,000. Yeah, I'm gonna use this guy. Anyways, I got a hold of the guy, and he kind of gave me the dimensions of his trailer, and he has a weird livestock trailer that has a roll-up door, and that has a ramp that's 3 feet. So this isn't quite 3 feet, so we're gonna have to move this post, which isn't a big deal, but we're gonna have to do it so that he can back right up to this without being too precise. I'm probably gonna make it 3.5 feet. I actually built a door here that's 3.5 feet, and or I didn't build a door, I just cut a piece of plywood that was laying around, painted, and we're just gonna kind of use that as a door. And I'm gonna finish up this whole thing and open the door, that way the pigs can go in, because I feed them in here. You can see them in here like messing it up, tearing it up. So they've been in here just kind of rooting around with all the corn. I feed them in here, so it'll be pretty easy to get them in here. I'm gonna get them in here tomorrow. Butcher date is on Thursday, so they're getting picked up on Wednesday, and yeah, it should be pretty easy. Let's get going on it. Already got that all wired up. The corners are probably the weakest spots, but it's secure enough for a few days. I'm not going to leave them in here for like a year or nothing like that. I'll probably put a couple more clips on. You can see the corners looking right here. Just wire. That's fine. It's a little smaller than I wanted because, well, it's a little bit bigger actually, but it's still pretty nice. We're gonna put some stuff in the corners here as well, like a shelter, a water. Probably put the water over there in that corner, so they can't have access to it, right? They can't get in there to beat up on the corners. And maybe a little pig shelter in here, so because it's gonna rain next week. And yeah, so all I have left to do right now is just put this door on. So what I'll do is I'll put the door on today, and I'll open it up and I'll leave it open. And what I'll do is I'll give them. I'll feed them in here, so you know, so they come in through this doorway, it'll be fine, and then whenever they're in here, I'll just lock them in here. Here's the door. It's got a couple bolts holding the door side on because I don't want to just put screws in there. And then there's some 4-inch screws into the wood post here, and then I have this chain here. It's kind of just holding the door open for now. But whenever it's going to get shut, it's going to shut over there and wrap around this post. Also, I'll put a stop in here so that they can't try to push this door open. It'll pretty much be impossible. And I think they'll be fine in here they're only going to be in here for 3 days. 4 days, Sunday to Wednesday. And then we'll probably leave this up for now and just use it again next time. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to get the pigs and put them in here tomorrow. I'm going to put a water in here, build them a little shelter. All right, pigs are in the pen. Guy's going to be here in about an hour. Hopefully everything goes as planned and we can push them into this trailer and they can be gone. All right, pigs are loaded up. Took a bit, put a bunch of feed in there for them, some eggs, some feed. And all right, bye, see you later. Bacon, roast, pork chops, loin, ground pork, liver, and tenderloin, sausage.